As if the Republican Party didn't have enough to deal with, there's a growing number of critics emerging from its own rank and file and coming down hard on those at the forefront of the GOP. Lifelong Republican John Batchelor is the latest to pile on. Here's what he wrote in the Daily Beast. The GOP is the equivalent of a shrinking third party on its way to becoming a museum piece beside the Whigs, the Greenbacks, and the Prohibitionists. The GOP is like a zombie cartoon, reading the daily headlines of the last 4 years and asking, am I dead? John Batchelor joins me now. All right, John, wow, pretty harsh. Why do you say what you do?
Good morning. I think my party,
Good morning.
I think my party is self-evidently in trouble, and I believe that the party is now being represented by a handful of men who do not speak for the greater party that I grew up with. They do not speak for what I understand to be the National Republican Party.
You know, it's interesting because the polling shows that 30% of Republicans are not even happy with their party. What went wrong?
I believe what we have to do is look at the fact that the men speaking now are looking backwards, and the future of the party is not obvious. It requires a lot of experimentation. What instead we have is a lot of men standing at the door as bouncers saying, you can come in, you must leave. For example, the remarks against Colin Powell, one of the most virtuous and certainly patriotic men in this country, either party, any party. The remarks against Colin Powell indicate that this is not about the future. It's about settling scores, and it's about characters in the party protecting their own wealth.
You know, and it's interesting because there's a recent Gallup poll that actually shows that conservatives are now the largest single ideological group in this country. 40% of the electorate say they're conservatives, moderates 35%, and liberals 21%. So this actually doesn't sound like a problem of ideology. It sounds like a problem of leadership.
Parties are the plain-spoken and plain-dressed pursuit of money. That is the nature of a political party. We accept it. All parties must raise cash. My argument here is that the few who are speaking as if they were the Republican Party are turning away the young voters, turning away the female voters, turning away the non-white voters, turning away those of us who do not live in the South. That is not a party that will grow. That is a party that will shrink into a clique.
All right, John Batchelor, interesting on the Daily Beast. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And also, there's more backlash over David Letterman's crude joke